Okay, John. I remember that I'm an engineer who loves my father and my mother is dead.
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just to make sure you're all there. I don't mean to pry, but protocol means I'm obliged to. Ready?
Alright.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
Oh. Portable radio tower.
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the Replication Division?
Well, I mean, I guess all of these are sort of true. I mean, this, relevant to see is my engineering background. But yeah,
to work on a secret project.
You're just one Pathfinder away from getting out of this room. Scout's honor. Give him one last look. I'll be waiting.
Oh, wait, so was that not the right answer? Is there a specific... I mean, I guess it's to avoid jail time then.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
What one?
A portable radio.
Right.
To avoid jail time?
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this depends on why they
was a little mishap.
Grabbed me would be because I could be useful to them. Why I did it was to avoid jail time.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot. Well, everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so he can have subordinates to fuck.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
Well, if it
so
is
there's only me, you, and the guy talking to us?
546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to attend.
You're gonna give me a gun?
Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
Jesus. Good evening. My name is...
So who was talking to me when the test ended?
Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Good evening. My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey.
Can I blow his brains out?
Don't mistake SCP-2950 for SCP-396. No duh. And I think
I might
we're
need
done.
a little more information on that
Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie. In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point. Oh, that's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer.
Yeah, it seems like it just came back on. I think you're all good.
You have your next assignment for the night. A festering nuisance, but an assignment nonetheless. SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be testing for speech patterns, syntax, and personality disorders. Seemingly a simple task, but one that takes a heavy mental toll. Make sure to forward all my animosities. Director out.
Alright, I'm gonna fully trust the bathtub tonight. So that was all, first one on the right. Out of commission. Well, I was just decontaminated not, 10 minutes ago, so should be good. Alright, what do we have? Taking a bucket of 354 and locking it into a room is not replication, it's idiocracy. So what do we have here? Okay. SCP-354 is a pool of red liquid discovered by northern Canada. The liquid is consistency similar to that of human blood, hence the coagulation name blood pond. It is not biological nature. The liquid becomes denser as one descends deeper into the pool. Periodically, entities emerge from the pool and attempt to escape from the enclosure. Thus far, nearly all creatures emerging have been extremely hostile and highly dangerous. It is believed to have been first discovered in somewhere by survivors of a plane crash. It is developed in a local urban legend long before Foundation personnel arrived and deal with the threat. At 14:03 hours on blank, an unidentified entity emerged from SCP-354. Mobile task force was dispatched to deal with the entity. Were eventually successful. All personnel to watch station Epsilon 38 were found dead. Area 354 was subsequently constructed to contain SCP-354. Alright. So, yeah, so they're saying in here is just a bucket of the... Yep. Okay. I'll read that one last. I want to read these ones first. Whoa, okay. Is this like a replicating banana? Is that the thing? Okay. 3521 is a group designation for 16 pharmacological gel tablets created by an amateur parapharmacologist and affiliation with unknown assassin. Shortly after consumption of SCP-3521, an extreme large number of unpeeled bananas will begin to manifest in the subject's stomach. It is believed this volume of bananas is intended to cause acute lethal dose of ionizing radiation. While bananas do contain a trace amount of radioactive potassium, the quantity manifest induced is much more obvious cause of death. Exsanguination, suffocation are most confirmed cases. The gross trauma from 9.15 million kilograms of bananas manifesting within the subject's stomach. Discovery and testing. SCP-3521 was discovered after a shootout between Atlanta Police Department and individuals connected with heroin manufacturing ring. During investigation, a bag containing SCP-3521 was discovered along with a burner phone. Content messages contained in the cell phones are Addendum 3521.2, recovered cell phone data. New job is in, I need something from you, what are you looking for? When I work with Lil B, he usually got me plutonium. No plutonium. What? Plutonium-2 is easy to trace. Need to be discreet. No plutonium. What do you have in mind? Potassium. How's potassium any more discreet than plutonium? Easy to hide. We'll use bananas. Bananas are radioactive? Yes. I know you're supposed to be some kind of savant, but do you know about this? Are you sure about radioactive bananas are more discreet than plutonium? Because I feel like they aren't. You tell me. You see plutonium on the ground, you see a banana. Which is more worried about? I get that, but again, it's going to be a lot of bananas, right? Or are you just really radioactive one? You need to learn to trust Dado. Banana is just effective as plutonium. Plus, you can't trace bananas. Who does finger get pointed at? Grocery store? Okay. Just wasn't sure. Good. You trust Dado and everything be okay. No worry. Banana, even better than plutonium. During the processing Site 92 was chosen for testing based on recovered video footage. After roughly 30 minutes, D-Class briefly complained about intense stomach pain before expanding rapidly, disappearing under the quickly growing mass of bananas. The testing chamber was consumed in seconds, and a significant portion of the site's lower levels were destroyed in minutes. Okay, so is the replication here just the bananas themselves, or is it the pill that they ate to produce the bananas? Okay, SCP-9174 appears to be a 2003 model something handheld camera recorder with additional non-factory features. While viewing surroundings through the camera's viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. So this is the camera that I was using, I'm assuming. Sound emits from displacements can be heard through SCP-9174's speaker. The objects do not seem to exist outside of the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Bringing SCP-9174 close to the user's eye while pointing the displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event, bringing the displacement into existence. These retrieved objects display some discrepancies with their formerly displaced versions through the viewfinder. Okay, that's where we see where it just looks like the dog at the ground, but then it turns out the dog dead. For instance, a retrieved telephone might ring at a slightly different pitch. Based on the types procured along with SCP-9174, it is evident that recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between a reality separate from ours. This results in the creation of displacements. Alright. This one on lockdown. Breach site. Okay. I want to look. What was the map again? I want to see what that showed for the one that's not displaying. There's a map. Here we go. So yeah, the bananas. So okay, so it's the deer. Then yeah, then we got this one. Okay, so the non-deer deer is the one that's not showing up. Or maybe not, because there's actually more doors here than there. I don't think watching silently will matter. Hey. I mean, it's covering the whole area. Yeah, so I get the feeling, though, I'm going to be told something by my friendly tub here. Interesting, there's the vent there, too. Calibration. Okay, so okay. Oops, missed that one a little bit.
Oh, I love when you do that. It's like a balm for this wash.
I guess that was good enough, though.
For just a single second. Can I share a sincere feeling thought about removing you for once? I apologize on behalf of Earth. We had a deal not to burden others with our internal squabbles. It would seem, however, that the deal no longer stands. I don't remember making no deals. I will not allow you expect another night to revolve around you and your cynicism. Come here, Annie. Let us continue this discussion in private.
All right.
Annie, great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there. It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
Yeah.
You two are
Be
in a
cordial.
fine mood.
Why wouldn't we be on such a fine night? Frank bust out of here, cutting through walls like they were butter. Now that's inspiring. Puts me in this dastardly mood. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under code red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Please, for both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities.
You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more. Listen well. The coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean a lot. See, if I were you, I'd think real good and hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I'd go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately, as per safety and regulations, because the precious coordinator has to be protected at all cost. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity. Go to the meeting room. Take it from there and see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement going down the drain.
If you need help, I ain't going nowhere. And no, you might not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
Okay, so, cause I want, yep. Okay, so yeah, so, whoop, oh. Okay, so those are, yeah, trust the bathtub. Alrighty. So,
Oh, you're done with that thing. Ugh. Both condolences and congratulations are in order. I'd say I hope it wasn't too much of a nuisance, but that's unlikely. Well, go do whatever it is you do around here until you clock out. Some of us don't have the luxury that comes with the lack of responsibility.
let's say, where's, I don't see a meeting room on here. No reflection. Very, very blurry mirror, though. I mean, it's almost like it's not even glass. I mean, the metal divider is more reflective than the mirror. So, okay, yeah, that's the. Right, yeah, and then level 3 required. Wait, there wasn't. Oh, I thought I saw something on the ground there. there anything over here for me to mess with? Or am I supposed to try and sneak past? Alright. Thought that was interactable for a second. Hangar elevator. But wasn't this...
Returning to the crime scene, are we? I know you had something to do with this. I can't prove it, but I can't disprove it either. Rest assured that your friend will be caught, and he will squeal. If your name comes up as even a passing thought in between his screams of agony, you will be keeping him company in that cell. I can promise you that.
Okay. Well, what have we got going on here? Okay, SCP-914 is a large device consisting of gears, springs, and other clockwork. 2 large booths are connected with the main body SCP-914 labeled intake and output. Okay, this is the duplication thing. Rough course, fine. Yeah, I remember this from the SCP containment breach game. So this is how I'm gonna turn my level 1 card into a level, you know, whatever card. Yeah. Alright. And what is this? Oop, keep doing that. 1507 is a collective designation given to 30 plastic lawn flamingos. Okay, they are the lawn flamingos. Their behavior results in the attack targeted towards Foundation staff. The only individual known to circumvent their behavior is EOI 1507, always known as Leroy Day. The following phone logs recovered from Leroy Day. Phone the following acquisition of SCP-1507. Text message between Leroy Day and Mark Farman. It's fine. What's up, dude? Well, you keep your flamingos inside, yeah? Don't really like the rain. What do you mean? They just don't like it. It gets inside them and bothers them and all that stuff. Dude, I know you've been obsessed with them recently, but you realize they're not real, right? No, they move and play with me. I just want them to see the flamingos. Fine, dude. I'm coming. See, I told you to play. I don't know what they don't like you. I guess they're overprotective of you? I'm sorry. This wasn't meant to happen. 911 call was received in Clay County. The Foundation agent was sent out. When arriving on the scene, the agent, POI 1507, attempting to unsuccessfully resuscitate another man who was later identified as Mark Farman. They had multiple stab wounds, presumably caused by SCP-1507. Yeah, made it past. Oop, oh. Am I remembering the past now? I suppose I should have read what this was. Slide item through. Okay, so I put that card in there. But why would I do that? Okay, so what was it that broke out? Parallel. Taking a normal deer through the replication system has resulted in successful creation of SCP-6448 replica. 6448 exhibits the same physical attributes and deformations as observed in SCP-6448. Precautions were taken when dissecting the first replica in case of sentient black liquid trying to escape its confinement. This turned out to be not needed since anomalous but benign white liquid was found inside SCP-R-6448 instead. It seemed to be non-sentient. Further testing required. So it's just like a sentient deer filled with black liquid. Okay. Oh, okay, I can just... I see, so they don't let you come in here with anything that you could copy. So what's up here? Alright. Yeah, now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 1-to-1 will be the same. So I think I want fine. Yep, there we go. Now, can I do it again and get a level 5? Okay, it doesn't let me. Oop. It doesn't let me do that. Now, do I have to... Yeah, okay, I was about to ask, like, I wonder if I go into here, what would that do? Hello, Flamingo. You've multiplied. Alrighty. So level 3. Hey, what's up?
On bucket duty tonight. Fun times.
Yeah, sounds fun. Alright, well, we'll chat.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
Just, thinking about some old friends of mine. That's all.
Live ones or
John
dead
has
ones?
friends on the outside? Wait here until I go and show
Oh, on
that
the
ball
outside.
right.
They're not around
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
That's fine. Been a while since they passed. Buddies of mine, from back when I was part of the MTF, before I got demoted down here. The reason I am here.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know what the MTF
We were
is.
part of an op, gone south. An op that shouldn't have been given a green light in the first place. But hey, the monster was contained. What have we got to complain about? Shut up and wave your flags and medals.
What happened?
What was a calculated risk on their part, as they like to put it. What they didn't calculate was me being the only survivor. They should have just listened to what I had to say before the op, and no one would have gotten hurt. My suits never were ones for listening. They'd rather tell tales about all the SCPs they've contained, document them, and give them random numbers. But what you'll never find in those files is even a mention of all the lives laid down to secure those SCPs in the first place. I suppose that's just part of the job. Anyway, I wouldn't stop giving them hell. So they sent me on my merry way down here as a token of appreciation.
Do you miss them? Your friends?
Not a minute goes by where I wouldn't trade places with any one of them. And I feel like each additional one I get is a minute I didn't deserve. I've said too much. It's, not exactly something I like to talk about. But me not talking about it ain't gonna fix what they did.
And getting back at them would?
It'd make things a little easier, that's for sure.
Hopefully I'll have something to offer by the time this night's through.
You do that.
Yeah, so maybe you'll actually be on my side. So yeah, if that's my office, it's like, where's supposed to be my bed? You know, like, where am I supposed to sleep? So, yeah, I don't know where she went, but alright. Level 3 will get me going up into the office, but I'm assuming I need to create another breach of some kind. Crimson level locked. Oh, okay.
Stay behind and guard this asshole. Who's gonna come for him? The bathtub?
I would say, so there's more than just the 3 people, unless they only meant the 3 people down there. So. I was gonna say, it sounded like there was somebody over here. Alright.
Intruder! Fire Will!
Oh gosh, there was a guy here. I didn't even realize. I totally did not even see that there was a guy there. Oh, damn. Wow. I totally had a blind spot that there was even... So there was somebody there. It sounded like he was around the corner of the wall. Jeez. Oh, man. I wasn't... He started intruder and shot me. It's like, oh, there is a guy here. Okay, well, that confirms you definitely can die in the game. Wow. Didn't even get to anything exciting, just all the initial build-up. I was hoping I would have died to an SCP, not just some random guard. But that was pretty funny. Just blindly just walked on over to them. Oh, man. Yeah, so I wonder which way you're supposed to go, because I thought it looked like the only way to walk around was that way, but yeah, so managed to get the card copied and then got myself shot and killed. Yeah, I thought I was just trying to avoid the cameras and then all of a sudden to have him be there, but obviously I'm sure it's once the camera spots you, he's the one who, the guard that's in the room shoots you at that point. It's kind of funny to think the idea of you crawling around in this well-lit room not noticed by a guard who's just standing right there. Oh, man. But that was as far as I made it, and go home, Annie. Fortunately, she didn't get to go home. She just ended up dead. All right. On to something else then. Bye bye.